Hi everybody and welcome to another episode of FortressCraft Evolved 64-bit mode, and we're playing with Broken Wasp 1.14. Okay, so what are we doing? I have no idea. I know I was building the top of the bit here, so we were doing this bit here, so I need 2 more hoppers, and they're the mini hoppers that we require. So let's see if I can get now. We have read a little bit up on the update of FortressCraft Evolved Bleeding Edge, and currently there's something in there called crawlers, which basically are crawling towards your base underground, and they build tunnels and stuff like that. Now we have no idea what they look like. We have no idea to defeat them. If they're like any of the other mobs in the game, then they're just going to be cute and cuddly, and they're not going to be really anything to worry about. But saying that, all the tactics of the actual game itself have been changed. Okay, so we're kind of glad that we actually started the new season. You can see how quickly you can get into something and not have to kind of worry about it. Now this is just so much fun on this. Now what we're going to be doing on this version here, on this level here, is we're going to not get lag and take out the wrong flipping bit which we just set. This is, I don't know, and we're going to be taking out this one here. And what we're going to be looking for now is on this model here. Right, we could initiate a filter program. Because I kind of want to keep everything kind of separate, so that means tin is going to come here. So I think we're going to go for that option this time. We're not going to come down on the floor. So I believe we're going to take that away there. So this is just basically a new design of the base here. Because obviously, like I said, I want to have it different to the way that I used to have it before. And it doesn't really matter to me how long it takes to get to a place, as long as when I do something it's going to work. We probably will change this later because we've got a brand new type of filter system, and it can just come down here. And in fact I think we will do that. I think we'll go with the old way that we did it, but I think we might kind of just go down here So yeah, we're gonna see how this works. Now that CPH health bar up there, I have no idea what that is meant to be for, except tell you that your CPH is there. Okay, so yeah, to be aware of that, but we're not too sure what it is. Okay. Now the filtering system, we're going to be a little bit wary of. We're not sure how to get this up, but we need to put up more power on our lab laser. Okay, now currently we have an emerald laser. Now we found I don't know, do we call it an ore tree or do we call it an arrowhead tree? You guys let us know. I'm going to start off with saying we're going to call it an arrowhead tree because I kind of like the sound of that. So we're looking at the power crystals here, and we've got 30% on the laser crystals there. Now we're going to go to here because we've got 25 there and we can process that there, and we've got a ruby crystal there. So we're going to have the diamond focusing, we're going to have the ruby focusing. Now ruby focusing is by 50%. Okay, so this is 150%, and this is 200%. Organic lens is 25%, and that is 100%, and that is 250%. We've still got these advanced defense. I'd like to have those, but we can't do those yet. And we're going to have those there. Scans, we've got unknown material still. We're still waiting for that. So if we now have a look at the bits and pieces that we got, you can see that in the power we've got an awful amount of bits going on here. So we've got emerald currently, which is 30%. That is by 50%, and topaz is by 150%, and sugar light is by 200%. Now I do have a sugar light lens, a sugar light crystal, and we're not really using the sugar light crystal for anything else, so I actually might just go straight for that, but I just do not know how much that is going to cost us. So what I'm really probably going to look for is we're going to take the ruby, because we've got the emerald that could go upstairs. That will be the bigger one, 150, and then we can transfer it to, see, that's 150, and then that's 50. So we're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're missing some emeralds, some bits and pieces. So we're going to go, we've got the emerald lens there, we're going to go with the ruby lens. We're going to craft that. I'm just going to see how that goes. Okay, so like I said, we've got 2 lots of power here. So we're going to have a look at this, and we're going to say, right, emerald to ruby. So that gives us 15. Okay, now giving us 15. And this now is giving us a power of 30. There's not much else that we can do there, because we do need a ruby lens, but you can see that that's given us more. Maybe we should go and do the higher one. See how this is going, because we've got 2 there, haven't we? Yeah. Now I'm thinking, because they share, that we have this as a different. I want to try something different, a different setup, a slightly different setup here, because of the way things are. So we're just going to take all of this off at the moment, and the thing that I want to try is, we've got we've got our power here, yeah. So I'm going to want another cube and 2 more minis. So I'm going to take another cube. I'm going to take 2 more minis. Now this is a different style of game here on the power, because this will help us to decide how to do the other mods as well. Now this may or may not work, and it is working, because as you can see they are now sharing. So that is what I wanted. Now we need to get these correct now. So we've got 1, 2 lasers, so I need 2 more cubes. Now where's that's the one there and 1 there. So this one's in the wrong place now. Okay, so we need to put these in the correct place. See how we go along here. this one is also in the wrong place now, so we need to a turntable there, there. The cube there. Right, so a couple more lasers here. Let's have a look at this. So we need 2 lasers.
Crafting.
Actually, we need 2 lasers for now.
Crafting.
You're probably wondering why I'm doing so much power on here, and the simple reason is because it's just so going to be so much more beneficial. So we've got 3 lasers going there. Okay, so we're going to be having a look at this one. I'm going to put the ruby in there. Now, ruby's giving us 15. Oh, you can see the power going there. And you can see automatically that this is on a slower, but the output is 15. So we can see that we've got a little bit of power going in there all the time. So like I said, this is where we just have to get the design correct, because once we've got the design correct, then it's not going to impede on us too much. And what we need to do is we need to move these 2 here. We need to put in a power hub here. We're going to basically take that one off there, and we're going to do where are we, a mini hopper here. So that's actually got 2 there, and we're going to want to have 1, 2 there. So we need another conveyor belt here. So we'll just break this one off here, and we'll give this a spin. Because this is the time where we do need to consider about the power. So as I said, the power is really the answer to this, is to get the balance. And if you've always got the balance going in, then you're going to get the balance going out. So I need 2 more turntables. we've got one there. And we've got two there. Right. Because now if this works, this is going to be absolutely fantastic. And then I want another PTG. Okay, so now we can see that we've got a little bit better on this. Well, we're not too sure whether this is going to be better, if it's going to be worse. But what will happen is, if this theory works correctly, we're going to be powering a lot more energy through these lasers, and that is what we want. You can see that we're filling these cubes up. This one is getting 29 and 70s and stuff like that, and this one is at 11, so it's dropped a little bit. So the ruby one is fine, but that's because we've been pissing around with this. Yeah, we can see that possibly may or may not work, because we can, it's all getting the test and the theory right on this, because I want to be able to make towers out of these. For the OBS. And to me it seems 3's not correct. It might be 2. See, there's 9 there. See, that just doesn't seem to inspire me so much there. Now, it does in a way, because it's now backfilling, and this is what we're looking for, is the backfill here. Look, so you can see now that it's still it's doing quite nicely there. Yeah. Now this is 200, 187, 200, and you can see now we're starting to backfill, because that is filling up there. So I think that power supply will be okay. So how much are we firing here? let's put in an emerald lens there and an emerald lens there. I'm not too sure if we've got another one. No, so we want another emerald lens if we possibly can, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out this one here. I'm going to put an emerald lens in there. No. Get a little bit more power there. This is where all the designs of power and stuff like that
Crafting.
come in handy, because this is all down to, like I said, getting the power right. So again, we don't want too much power stored in here, we'd want just enough. There we go. And that's burn at 13. So that means these now are going to be having a constant amount per second. And you see it's going to go down quite quick. Well, quicker than what it was. So you can see there's the burn. So we'll run with that. We'll see how that goes. We'll keep that type of design. Because we could initiate that type of design, or I'm going to do a slightly different design on these ones. Right, so what we need to work on now, just checking the time there, is we need to work on this. So this needs this one is needing tin, and we've only got 10 tin at the moment. We've got 25 of those there, 100 iron there, so we're happy with that. But I think in the next episode what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at our conveyor belt system here, and we're going to have a look at seeing if we can get a transport pipe. So we need to go and find nickel, and we need to go and find titanium. Okay, so that's still a lot. Still a lot to get done. Now we've killed 12 attackers apparently, but that's probably on the lines downstairs. Let's have a look at that and get this one done. Process, which is sapphire. Okay, recipes 1 sapphire focus, and then 90%. Yeah. So that's where we are currently at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and you see the Henrietta gravestone? That will be incorporated into 1.15 as well. Yeah, quite happy with that. Right, so that's that going. Right, is there anything else we can do before we go? No, that is basically it for us today on there, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll see you in the next episode if you're on the live feed, where we kind of, I think we're kind of working more on getting this going, because I want to see, I want to get this this really, I want to get this going on this side. So it's going to be basically have fun, stay safe. We'll see you on about, and we'll see what happens. Bye for now.